Alright, good day. Today we'll be taking a look at SQL joins. SQL joins. So we have the inner join, the left join, the right join, full join, natural join, and self join. However, what are SQL join statements? They are used to combine data or rows from two or more tables based on a common field between them. Okay, so for instance, you have two different tables together, and you have and they have columns connecting them together. So the join statement is used to link those two tables together so as to get your result. So for the inner join is used to select all rows from both the tables as long as both conditions is satisfied. I'll be sharing with you a visual representation of all these joins later on. And for the left join, it returns all the rows of your table on the left side of the join and matches the rows for the table on the right side. Okay, your right join as well does the opposite, which is ensuring that all the tables on the right side are being matched to the left side of the join. The full join creates the result sets by combining results of both the left join and the right join, while the natural join returns all rows by matching values in common columns having the same name and the data type of columns present in both tables. And the self join is just a join between what the two copies of the same table. However, as you work on your journey, you'll be able to know which is applicable for your use case. Now let's jump into the visual representation. So from the to access the material, you can click here and it brings you down here. All right, so for the inner join, as I mentioned, it returns only rows that appears between both tables. So now here is a very good description. Okay, so in the accounts table you can see we have ID and name, and then for the others table on my left here you can see we have the ID, account ID, and total. Now if you want to join both columns, I mean both tables together, now you can see the account ID is a foreign key in the others table, while the ID here is a primary key in the accounts table. Going forward, our select statement will say select from your account a.id. We are making use of alias here, and then the a.name, and then o.total, which means that this o you can see from others as o. You can decide to put the as or remove it as the case may be for you. Okay, so now it says join accounts, which is this accounts here, on others.account id equals to this. So you can see 1001 is being highlighted here, as well as 1011, 1021. Okay, so if you take a look at our results over here now, you can see is the match that is being joined together. Let me reduce the font so you can see. So you can see here we have 1001, we have a Walmart, we have 169. You can see you have 1001 on Walmart, then you have 288. So you can see that what there is an inner join. Now it returns only rows that appears in both tables, so we are having both coming together right now. Now for the outer join, we have the left join, the right join, and then the full outer join. So depending on how you make use of it, let's take a look at the left join. Okay, so now the basic SQL query syntax for an outer join: the table in the from clause is considered the left, so the one you put in your from clause is considered as the left, while the one you add on the join clause is considered as the right table. Okay, so now here is it: select from left table and then join on right table. Okay, You can also do select from left table and then left join. This is your left join. Okay, so now let's take a look at these right here. We have the orders table on the left and then the accounts table on the right. Here right now we have a select. Let's leave the select statement first. We have a from our left table, left join on our right table. On the specific column names we are trying to join together, orders.account ID, accounts.id. Okay, so now you can see this is a 1001 and we also have 1001 here. Let's take a look at the result of our join. You can see since there is every row in the table that has a matching row from the right table, this behaves the same as what? As our inner join, because there are representatives having the same values. You can see 1001, 1001, 1001, 1001. Then you can see they are appearing the same way, okay, as our left join. So for the right join now, recall the table you are trying to join will be on the right. Okay, so for the right join right now, the rows in the right table that do not have a matching row, okay, in the right table are not dropped. They are included at the end of the resulting table, and the empty cells contains null data. Okay, so now take a look at these 1031, 1041. You can see they do not appear here on the orders table. Now you can see they will just have what? Null values. Right join, then the table on your what? On your right. Okay, which is accounts. All right, so let's go to the next one. It says right join and left join behave the same if tables in from and join clauses are interchanged. So if you decide to interchange them and you say okay, do right join, for right join you want to interchange the table names in the from statement as well as the right join statement, they will behave the same way. Okay, so quick notes: the SQL syntax is what? Left outer join and then right outer join. These are the same exact commands as the left join and the right join. Okay, so now a left join and a right join do the same thing if we change the tables that are in the from and join statements. A left join will at least return all the rows that are in an inner join. So join and inner join are the same. A left outer join is the same as a left join. So depending on the language you want to use. So the last one we'll be taking a look now is the outer join, also known as the full outer join. Okay, they will return the inner join result set as well as any unmatched rows from either of the tables being joined. Now let's take a look at a few examples here. Now, so here in the country table, we can see the primary key is the country ID, and then in the states um, table, we have the country ID as a foreign key. Okay, so drawing them together, you can see the varying results of the resulting table. So I'll attach the link to this document in the video description and you can look at it later on. Okay, so do have a great day. Bye.